Hey there, collective. Okay, so we're going to do a tea leaf reading, but first I want to just pull from this deck for just the kind of overall energy of what's going to come out in the tea leaf, okay? Take what fits, leave what doesn't. Happy Monday to you, beautiful souls. I love you so very much. All right, Spirit. What is the overall energy of this message? What's going on in the energy that we need to address? A survivor. Okay, so you could be this survivor, collective. You may have experienced something life-changing where you had to fend for yourself or fight for your life. Since then, you've been in survival mode, constantly scanning for potential threats. Your guides want you to know that you are safe from harm and encourage you to adopt to a thriving mentality. Okay, so whatever we're about to talk about, it's something that you've survived, collective. Something or someone, maybe somebody put you in a life-threatening situation. I can raise my hand on that one. But they ain't getting away with it. They might have thought they got away with it, is what I just heard. But it's all coming full circle right now. This minute, okay? Yeah, whoever done this, they're in the weeds, collective. Okay, they were a weed in your garden. Whoever did this to you was a weed in your garden and they needed to be plucked. So the divine allowed them to put you in this situation that he knew you would survive in order to show you why your garden needed certain weeds to be plucked the fuck up. Okay, I'm just saying, excuse my language, but it says, people in your life may be impeding your progress and you're cognizant of their influence. Despite your advancements, their presence feels constricting, hindering your potential. Consider evaluating these relationships and discerning if it's opportune to part ways. Their presence may limit your growth potential. And so you had to survive a situation in order to understand that someone was impeding on your growth, impeding on your blessings and your potential, collective. But you already survived it. So let's talk about this, Spirit. Tell us more, please. Yeah, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Yeah, this could be a friend, lover, or family member who disappointed you, who thought they were always going to be able to put you in precarious situations. Someone who thought they were always going to be able to run over your boundaries. Okay? To manipulate you with your emotions. This person's in for a rude awakening because things aren't always going to be that way. You have grown, and it's because you see this. You might have had your head in the sand when you were in survival mode, collective, but you've come so far that you're no longer in survivor mode. You are thriving, and you do see clearly. And so things will not always be that way. The way this person who thought that, they could just disappoint you over and over and over again and put you in these horrible situations over and over and over again. Okay? This person needs to go deal with their own little demons is what I'm hearing. Because you've dealt with yours. So you're disappointed in this person. Maybe they disappoint you. Maybe you're realizing this person isn't who you thought they are or something like that. Maybe you see this person's potential and that was blinding you from seeing how they truly actually are showing up, right? Maybe you allowed your love for this person to blind you to who they truly are and how they truly act. Well, something's changing in this energy. What else? Yeah, something's no longer a misunderstanding, right? Maybe you kept making excuses and saying, oh, well, maybe this person just misunderstands me. They don't misunderstand you, collective. They know very well that they're not misunderstanding you. They're taking advantage of your energy, of your kindness, of your love for them, and they're putting you in dangerous situations or just taking advantage of you, right? They're a weed in your garden, and there is no misunderstanding. This person, there's no excuse for the way they've been treating you, the way they've put you in different situations, the things they've done against you in the dark. There's no misunderstanding. Okay, now maybe you're realizing that it's not a misunderstanding, that they know exactly what they're doing and they're doing it on purpose. Okay, Yeah, and you figuring that out is bringing in a change for the better. Okay, this is your rebirth energy. This is your transformation, baby, from surviving to thriving. Yeah, someone you know is undependable and insincere, but they were going around saying that you were undependable, that you were insincere, but the proof's in the pudding. Okay, so somebody who was going around spreading rumors saying that you're not dependable, that you're angry, you're this, you're that, is actually the person who's been trying to take advantage of you. Okay, they've been literally manipulating everybody around them. Okay, to see you in a way that is not true. Now all these motherfucking weeds are getting yanked up, okay? That's what Spirit's saying. You've outgrown these people. You've outgrown their energy, their manipulation, their gaslighting, whatever the heck they've been doing, you've outgrown it. And this is your change for the better. They're the ones who are undependable. They're the ones who are insincere. They're the ones manipulating behind the scenes and trying to take your kindness as a weakness. So now they get to go learn a lesson about what it looks like to truly have kindness versus not kindness. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're the kindness that was given to this person to show them something of the divine and they took advantage of you, they trampled all over you, they manipulated you, they put you in survival mode and tried to keep you from thriving. Well, now that you're stepping off of the scene, now that your energy is being removed from them being able to take advantage of you, they get to go out here and see what it really looks like to face an unkind world, okay? I wish them the best, personally, so good luck to them, right? Anyway, so that's what Spirit's saying is in the energy. The weeds are getting pulled. Let's talk about some advice for you if this is your reading and you know you've been dealing with a friend, family member, or lover who thought they could always take advantage of you and that, you know, you would always make excuses and say that, oh, they're just misunderstood, and then, you know, they can keep doing shady shit behind your back. Let's see what the advice for you is. What's the advice? Yeah, if you find yourself constantly seeing reoccurring numbers or words, it is a sign that you are being supported, cared for, and divinely protected by the universe. Beautiful things are about to happen for you. So now that these weeds are being pulled up out of the garden, baby, and you are going through this rebirth energy, this transformative energy, okay, you've got beautiful things coming in for you. These insincere, undependable, pretending like something's a misunderstanding type people that have been the weeds in your garden, like Spirit says, they're in for a rude ass awakening because they thought that your kindness would always be available, that your support would always be available, that things would never change, and that you would always be in survival mode, trying to prove yourself to them or something, that they would always be able to take advantage of you, right? Well, they're about to find out that the world is a lot colder without someone like you in it. So, good luck to them, right? Tell me about this person, this weeds person. What's the advice? Yeah, okay, so yeah, this person's feeling stuck. It says if you're feeling stuck in an area of your life, whether it's a relationship, a job, or a situation, ask yourself, what's stopping you? Yes, leaving is scary, but sometimes it's the right step to take. Be brave. Okay, this person needs some courage to stand on their own. They're stuck in a situation or a pattern or a lifestyle, and they want to blame everybody else instead of taking accountability and doing something for their damn selves, right? It's everybody else's fault why their life is the way it is. They need to take accountability for themselves and quit trying to make you the target for all their bad shit. Okay, this person, they lack excitement right now. They could, you know, be something about their success is their priority, and what's meant for them won't pass them by, but they got to stop being so forceful. Whoever this person over here is, they're forceful. They like to be dominant in all their situations, all their relationships, and that shit's going to catch up to them. Okay? Anything else for the collective who this message resonates with, Spirit? Yeah, you will soon be surprised and grateful for how everything happened the way it did for you to receive better and greater. It's all adding up in your favor. Trust the process and how things are going because it's meant.